Banana. Banana is said to be the most consumed fruit on the planet. If we're eating so many of them, we should know what effect they're really having on our health. Because the yellow fruit actually has some pretty strange and surprising impacts on our bodies, way beyond what most people realize. The little yellow fruit actually originated in Southeast Asia thousands of years ago. It's widely believed that the banana first grew in an area that now incorporates the modern-day states of Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, and their neighboring countries. Subsequently, explorers spread the fruit to Africa, where its uneasy road to stardom would take off. The regions most associated with bananas these days are perhaps Latin America and the Caribbean. According to the United Nations, Ecuador is now the planet's primary exporter of the fruit. Today, many of those bananas end up in fruit bowls across the US, but Americans may never have tasted them if it weren't for one man's strange plot. A fascinating evolution. Back then, the dominant banana in terms of exports was a variety known as the Gros Michel. The fact that this particular type of banana is rarely seen nowadays is down to the intriguing evolution of the banana industry. The story of the banana is really the story of modern agriculture exemplified in a single fruit. One powerful fruit, the banana has all of the ingredients of equitability and sustainability issues, disease pressure and climate change impact all in one. The type we eat today can be summed up in one word: monoculture. Almost all of the bananas sold for our consumption these days, including in the US, are a type known as the Cavendish. So, what exactly happened to the Gros Michel? Banana wilt. In the 1950s, the Gros Michel was hit by Panama disease, also known as banana wilt. This meant that an alternative variety of banana was required. Something less prone to disease. Something with a healthy yield. That's where the Cavendish came in. And consequently, that's what nearly all producers focused on. We were suddenly all eating the same type of banana, when once there'd been more options. Some of those options are actually still available. You're just not likely to see them on the supermarket's shelf. The scientific name for banana is Musa, from the Musaceae family of flowering tropical plants. The mild-tasting and disease-resistant Cavendish type is the main variety sold in the US and Europe. Despite some negative attention, bananas are nutritious and may even carry the title of the first superfood. It is endorsed by the American Medical Association in the early 20th century as a health food for children and a treatment for celiac disease. Not only do bananas provide a slew of health benefits, but they are one of the world's most popular fruits. Global banana exports reached about 24.5 million tons, 22.2 million metric tons, in 2020 according to a preliminary report by the United Nations. About half of them were imported by the United States and the European Union together. In the US, each person eats, on average, 13.4 pounds, 6 kilograms, of bananas per year, according to the US Department of Agriculture, making it Americans' favorite fresh fruit. Types of bananas. Banana, Cavendish, sometimes classified as a dessert banana, this classic type is mildly sweet when ripe. Choose bananas with green or clear yellow peels without bruising. The ripening process will change the peel from being thick and stiff to thin and more flexible, with brown spots surfacing until the entire peel darkens. For best flavor, wait until the banana is golden yellow with a few brown spots. With continued ripening, the entire peel turns brownish black and the pulp begins to ferment and soften further while losing sweetness. The following are other banana varieties less commonly available in the US. Plantain, green banana, larger, starchier, and less sweet version of Musa that is often used for cooking. When green, the plantain is unripe with a neutral flavor and firm flesh. In certain tropical regions including Central America, Africa, and the Philippines, the plantain is a major source of carbohydrate. It is fried, boiled, or baked in a wide variety of dishes. If allowed to mature, the skin will yellow and develop a slightly sweet flavor that may be eaten raw or cooked. Bunch of small red bananas, red banana, this variety is shorter and plumper than the Cavendish variety with a dark reddish-purple hue. A ripe red banana will be creamy and often sweeter than Cavendish bananas. Ladyfinger, thinner and slightly shorter than the Cavendish bananas, they are sweeter and eaten raw or as dessert. Do bananas have a high glycemic index? Do bananas cause blood sugar spikes and, if so, can they be included in the diets of those with conditions like type 2 diabetes and prediabetes? Some physicians recommend that patients with diabetes choose foods with a low glycemic index. The glycemic index, GI, is a measure of the rise in blood sugar levels after eating a particular food. A GI score of 55 or less is rated as low, meaning that the food will not raise blood sugar significantly. The glycemic load, GL, is a more specific measure that accounts for not only a food's glycemic index but factors the amount of carbohydrate in one serving of that food. A score of 10 or less is rated as low GL. According to the International Glycemic Index database, ripe bananas have a low GI of 51. With slightly underripe bananas even lower at 42, they have a moderate GL of 13 and 11, respectively. Why is the glycemic load score higher if the glycemic index is low? It may be due to the higher carbohydrate content of bananas. There are 28 grams in one medium banana versus about 19 grams in a medium apple. This will increase the glycemic load. However, the type of carbohydrate in bananas is classified as resistant starch, which functions similarly to dietary fiber. Resistant starch is not broken down in the small intestine, so it causes less glucose to be released into the bloodstream. This produces a lower glycemic index and a greater feeling of satiety as the starch is digested slowly. Are bananas good for you? Yes. A wide variety of health benefits are associated with the curvy yellow fruit. Bananas are high in potassium and pectin, a form of fiber, said Laura Flores, a San Diego-based nutritionist. They can also be a good way to get magnesium and vitamin C and B6. Bananas versus chocolate. Let's compare bananas to another popular food item, chocolate. Dr. Fabio Almeida, an oncologist and nutritionist, makes the point well about the quantity of sugar in bananas. Almeida writes on his website, "Sure, this is not a small amount of sugar. The difference, however, is that a banana's sugar is entirely natural, while the sugar in chocolate is all added sugars. A safe snack for everyone. You're much better off eating a banana, then. And that applies to vulnerable people, too. If you have been diagnosed with diabetes or have been told that your blood sugar is a little high, you can still enjoy bananas," Almeida adds. Those concerned about their weight should also rest easy. At around 100 calories, a banana contains less than half a gram of fat, the doctor explains. 100 calories is still 100 calories, though, surely? It is true that when excess sugar is digested and absorbed, it can be stored as fat. But if you're eating when you're hungry and not overeating, this will not happen from eating a 100-calorie banana, Almeida states. So the yellow fruits are a good option for a snack, despite what some banana haters may believe. Compared to other fruits. But could you be better off with an apple, for example? Well, that's another one of the problems bananas are faced with. They're sometimes seen as a second-class fruit in terms of health. Bananas' nutritional stats are pretty similar to many other popular fruits. Apples versus bananas, and in comparison to an apple, the numbers don't lie. Like a banana, a medium apple contains around 100 calories and less than 0.5 grams fat. But the apple contains more sugar, 19 grams, and less protein, 0.5 grams, than a banana. Another assumption here is that too much potassium in banana can cause you irreparable damage. While this is true, it's extremely unlikely that a person can overdose on bananas. Catherine Collins, a nutrition expert for the NHS in the UK, has explained exactly why gorging on bananas is unlikely to result in premature death. It would be impossible to overdose on bananas. You would probably need around 400 bananas a day to build up the kind of potassium levels that would cause your heart to stop beating, Collins told the BBC in 2015. As we've seen, the potassium in bananas can kill you. In fact, it can help you. Potassium is vital for the body because it's a mineral electrolyte that maintains heart rate. And even better, according to the US Food and Drug Administration, the high rate of potassium combined with the low occurrence of sodium found in bananas ward off high blood pressure to boot. Prevents stiffening arteries. Recent research found there to be additional benefits of potassium. A University of Alabama project discovered that the potassium found in bananas can help prevent the stiffening of arteries. Indeed, the investigation found that mice taking in less potassium were more prone to stiff arteries, which contributes to cardiac problems. Good for mental health. So bananas are great for the heart, and they may also help influence your mood, too. Nutritionist Laura Flores told the Live Science website in 2017 that it seems bananas can help combat depression. It is due to high levels of tryptophan, which the body converts to serotonin, the mood-elevating brain neurotransmitter. Plus, the tryptophan and vitamin B6 found in bananas can both aid sleep. A good night's sleep, of course, is vitally important when it comes to mental health. Bananas also contain magnesium, which is known to assist with the loosening of muscles, and this in turn results in better sleep. Surprisingly, considering bananas are great for inducing proper rest, they also replenish energy better than some famous sports drinks. For example, a 2012 research project compared male cyclists who replenished energy levels with bananas and water to those consuming Gatorade. It found that the tryptophan in bananas actually aided overall performance by increasing the antioxidant levels of the cyclists. Of course, the benefits that bananas bring to athletes are no secret. Indeed, when tuning into a professional tennis match, for example, the sight of a player munching on a banana between games is a familiar one. The fruit is also well regarded by sports nutritionists, but you don't have to be on their books to reap the rewards of this energizing snack. It's not just sports nutritionists who wax lyrical about the benefits of bananas, though. Dietitians are enthusiastic, too. And that's because the high levels of fiber in bananas aid regular, healthy bowel movements. In fact, a single banana may contain as much as 1/10 of the recommended daily intake of fiber. As well as aiding trips to the toilet, fiber helps you maintain a healthy weight, too. The levels of B6 vitamins in bananas also assist in losing weight, as well as helping stave off type 2 diabetes. Basically, bananas are really great for those hoping to lose or regulate weight, because they're a sweet treat that will also make us feel full. The result is that you should be less hungry, especially if you tuck into a banana between meals instead of going for something a little more laden with sugar or fat. Controlling blood sugar, bananas have also been found to help control the level of blood sugar in the body. A 2017 Nutrition Bulletin study concluded that a starch that's present in high levels in bananas works to create increased amounts of short-chain fatty acids. And these acids are important for maintaining the condition of our guts. The banana, it appears, is the fruit that just keeps on giving. And guess what? Bananas can actually help your eyes, too, because they have a good amount of vitamin A present. This vitamin brings all sorts of eye-related benefits, such as the preservation of eye membranes and better night vision. We usually think of carrots as the food that will most help our peepers, but bananas have their part to play as well. Better bone health. In terms of your bones, bananas may not be laden with calcium, but there are still benefits. In 2009, a Journal of Physiology and Biochemistry piece talked about fructo-oligo-saccharides that occur in bananas in high amounts. These are actually carbohydrates that, in an indirect way, help the body to process that all-important calcium. Hence, better bone health. But clearly scientists weren't satisfied with all these benefits, because there have been a plethora of other studies about bananas. One such example, conducted in Sweden in 2005, discovered that bananas are especially effective in reducing the chance of developing kidney cancer. In fact, the study found that women who consumed between 4 and 6 bananas per week actually decreased the likelihood by 50%. Diabetes in pregnancy. Another investigation found that there's a possibility that bananas can assist in staving off diabetes in pregnant women. This comes back to the magnesium and tryptophan in the fruit adding to a good night's rest, which is important for averting this particular form of diabetes. Every one of these incredible health benefits is associated with the ripe, yellow banana. Surprisingly, though, a green, unripe specimen can also have a positive effect, including better intestinal health. Unripe bananas can lower levels of cholesterol and blood pressure as well, while the lectins found within this young fruit can also be beneficial for those who have HIV. And even when a banana's natural life is coming to an end, overripe forms of the fruit can bring benefits. According to research that appeared in Food Science and Technology Research, bananas that are starting to spot increase white blood cell power to a tune of 800% in comparison to green bananas. So let those bananas ripen. For instance, according to nutritionist Laura Flores, the price you could pay for eating too many bananas is head pains and tiredness. You should obviously also avoid eating hundreds a day because then the potassium may start to be an issue. And because they're sugary, bananas can also lead to dental issues if teeth aren't properly looked after. But as long as you stick to 1 or 2 a day and brush those teeth, there's really no reason not to tuck in. Bananas are high in antioxidants, which can provide protection from free radicals, which we come into contact with every day, from the sunlight to the lotion you put on your skin. Bananas are also good for your heart. They are packed with potassium, a mineral and electrolyte, which carry a small electric charge. As such, potassium sends an electric signal to nerve cells that then fire to keep the heart beating and muscles contracting. It also helps to keep a healthy balance of water in your cells, according to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. Bananas' high potassium and low sodium content may also help to maintain a healthy cardiovascular system and prevent high blood pressure, according to the FDA. High salt intake increases blood pressure, which can lead to heart disease, while high potassium intake can help relax blood vessels and excrete sodium opens in new tab, while decreasing blood pressure. According to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. Health benefits of bananas. Powerful potassium, a medium banana gives you 450 milligrams, which is 13% of what you need every day. This mineral is a big player in heart health. Potassium-rich foods help manage your blood pressure because they help you get rid of more sodium when you pee. Potassium also relaxes the walls of your blood vessels, which helps lower your BP. What's more, potassium may lower your risk of stroke, can help keep your bones healthy as you age, helps your muscles work better, can help prevent kidney stones. But if you have kidney problems, too much potassium isn't good for you. Check with your doctor to see how much you should have. A feast of fiber. It's no secret that the right amount of fiber in your diet is good for you. An average size ripe banana gives you 3 grams of it. That's about 10% of what you need each day. Soluble fiber. Most of the fiber in bananas is what's called soluble fiber. It can help keep your cholesterol and blood pressure in check, and help ease inflammation. Green bananas are full of something called resistant starch. It acts like insoluble fiber, which is the kind that can help keep your bowels working at their best. Resistant starch also helps lower your blood sugar. In general, foods that are high in fiber make you feel full without extra calories. That also makes them a good choice if you want to shed a few pounds. A happier belly. It seems bananas are good for your tummy, too. The yellow fruit is a source of prebiotics. Those are carbs you don't digest, but they're a food source for the more popular probiotics. Those are the good bacteria found in your gut. There's also evidence that probiotics can help with the annoying diarrhea people get after they take some antibiotics. They can also help improve yeast and urinary tract infections, UTIs, treat some gastrointestinal infections, ease irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Lessen lactose intolerance, work on some allergy symptoms. Probiotics may even help make colds and the flu less severe. The right amount of carbs. Like all fruits, bananas have carbs, but not so many that folks with diabetes can't enjoy them. If you have diabetes, you can enjoy half a banana when you need a snack. They also won't blow up a low-carb diet. A medium one gives you about 27 grams. Faster workout recovery. Research suggests bananas can also help you bounce back from strenuous workouts. One study says male cyclists who had a banana before pedaling went quicker and had a faster recovery than those who just drank water. Banana nutrients. Bananas contain a number of vitamins and minerals. Vitamin B6, a medium banana gives you about a quarter of the vitamin B6 you should get each day. It helps with metabolism. And it plays an important role in brain development during pregnancy and infancy, as well as immune system health. Vitamin C, you should shoot for between 75 to 90 milligrams per day. So with about 10 milligrams, your morning banana can get you well on your way. Vitamin C helps protect you from the damage caused by things called free radicals. Those are reactions in our body to the food we eat, cigarette smoke, pesticides, and other potentially harmful things. Vitamin C also helps your immune system work well and can help you heal better. Magnesium, this mineral helps control your blood pressure and blood sugar and keeps your bones strong. A banana gives you 8% of what you need. Vitamin A, this vitamin is good for your vision and might help protect you from cancer. Mental health benefits of banana. Bananas can be helpful in overcoming depression due to high levels of tryptophan, which the body converts to serotonin, the mood-elevating brain neurotransmitter. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid that the body uses to help produce serotonin and melatonin, a compound that helps to regulate sleep. Plus, vitamin B6 can help you sleep better, and magnesium helps to relax muscles. Bananas can aid digestion and weight loss. Bananas are high in fiber, which can help keep you regular. One banana can provide nearly 10% of your daily fiber requirement. Vitamin B6 can also help protect against type 2 diabetes and aid in weight loss, according to Flores. In general, bananas are a great weight loss food because they taste sweet and are filling, which helps curb cravings. Bananas are particularly high in resistant starch, a form of dietary fiber. A 2017 review published in Nutrition Bulletin found that the resistant starch in bananas may support gut health and help to control blood sugar. Resistant starch increases the production of short-chain fatty acids in the gut, which are necessary to gut health. Exercise. For replenishing energy and electrolytes, bananas can be more effective than sports drinks. A 2012 study published in PLOS One looked at male athletes competing in long-distance cycling races. They compared athletes refueling with Gatorade every 15 minutes with athletes refueling with a banana and water. Researchers saw that the athletes' performance times and body physiology were the same in both cases. But the banana's serotonin and dopamine improved the athlete's antioxidant capacity and helped with oxidative stress, improving performance overall. Bone health. Bananas may not be overflowing with calcium, but they are still helpful in keeping bones strong. According to a 2009 article in the Journal of Physiology and Biochemistry, bananas contain an abundance of fructo-oligo-saccharides. These are non-digestive carbohydrates that encourage digestive-friendly probiotics and enhance the body's ability to absorb calcium. Cancer. Some evidence suggests that moderate consumption of bananas may be protective against kidney cancer. A Swedish study published in 2005 in the International Journal of Cancer found that women who ate more than 75 servings of fruits or vegetables per month cut their risk of kidney cancer by 40%, and that bananas were especially effective. Women eating 4 to 6 bananas a week have their risk of developing kidney cancer. Bananas may be helpful in preventing kidney cancer because of their high levels of antioxidant phenolic compounds. Can you eat too many bananas? Eaten in moderation, there are no significant side effects associated with eating bananas. However, eating the fruits in excess may trigger headaches and sleepiness. Such headaches are caused by the amino acids in bananas that dilate blood vessels. Overripe bananas contain more of these amino acids than other bananas. Bananas can also contribute to sleepiness when eaten in excess due to the high amount of tryptophan found in them. Magnesium also relaxes the muscles, another sometimes benefit, sometimes risk. Dental hygiene. Bananas are a sugary fruit, so eating too many and not maintaining proper dental hygiene practices can lead to tooth decay. They also do not contain enough fat or protein to be a healthy meal on their own, or an effective post-workout snack. Eating bananas becomes significantly risky only if you eat too many. The USDA recommends that adults eat about 2 cups of fruit a day, or about 2 bananas. If you eat dozens of bananas every day, there may be a risk of consuming excessively high amounts of vitamins and minerals. Did you know? Commercial bananas have been bred to contain 3 sets of genes. They are triploid, so they don't produce mature seeds and are therefore sterile. The University of Maryland Medical Center reported that potassium overconsumption can lead to hyperkalemia. It is characterized by muscle weakness, temporary paralysis and an irregular heartbeat. It can have serious consequences, but you would have to eat about 43 bananas in a short time for any symptoms of hyperkalemia to occur. According to the NIH, consuming more than 500 milligrams of vitamin B6 daily can possibly lead to nerve damage in the arms and legs. You would have to eat thousands of bananas to reach that level of vitamin B6. Are banana peels edible? It turns out that the biggest risk from a banana peel might really be slipping on it. Banana peels are not poisonous. In fact, they're edible and packed with nutrients. Banana peel is eaten in many parts of the world, though it's not very common in the West, Flores said. It contains high amounts of vitamin B6 and B12, as well as magnesium and potassium. It also contains some fiber and protein. According to a 2011 article in the Journal of Applied Biochemistry and Biotechnology, banana peels also have various bioactive compounds like polyphenols, carotenoids and others. It is important to carefully wash a banana peel before eating it due to the pesticides that may be sprayed in banana groves. Banana peels are usually served cooked, boiled or fried, though they can be eaten raw or put in a blender with other fruits. They are not as sweet as banana flesh. Riper peels will be sweeter than unripe ones. Are green bananas good for you? Though green bananas, which are unripe, have an astringent flavor, studies suggest they provide several health benefits. And you don't have to eat the actual banana, as green banana flour and other products have emerged on the market. These products can help with gastrointestinal symptoms and diseases, as well as possibly helping to prevent or treat type 2 diabetes. It is due to the resistant starch component that behaves like fiber to decrease glycemia, the researchers said in their study, published in 2019 in the journal Nutrients. Other potential health benefits included weight control and a decreased risk of renal and liver complications associated with diabetes. However, the authors stress these are not conclusive results and that more studies are needed to firm up the findings. Green bananas and their products are a good source of fibers, vitamin C and B6, as well as several minerals, including potassium, phosphorus, magnesium and zinc. At the other end of a banana's life, the fruit starts to over-ripen and turn black. Research has shown that the levels of nutrients rise in bananas as they ripen. Bananas with dark spots were 8 times more effective in enhancing the power of white blood cells than green-skinned bananas. It is according to a 2009 study published in Food Science and Technology Research. White blood cells fight infections from bacteria, fungi, viruses and other pathogens. More banana facts. Bananas may have been the world's first cultivated fruit. Archaeologists have found evidence of banana cultivation in New Guinea as far back as 8000 BC. Though the name doesn't imply as much, bananas are considered berries. Meanwhile, the strawberry, raspberry and blackberry are not true berries in the botanical sense. Because they don't have the 3 required fleshy layers of a berry, Live Science previously reported. The banana plant is classified as an arborescent, tree-like, perennial herb. A bunch of bananas is called a hand, a single banana is a finger. There are almost 1,000 varieties of bananas, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. Nearly all the bananas sold in stores are cloned from just one variety, the Cavendish banana plant, originally native to Southeast Asia. The Cavendish replaced the Gros Michel after that variety was wiped out by fungus in the 1950s. The Gros Michel reportedly was bigger, had a longer shelf life and tasted better. The Cavendish are resistant to the fungus that killed off the Gros Michel, but they are susceptible to another fungus and may face the same fate within the next 20 years, botanists say. Botanically, there is no difference between plantains and bananas. But in general use, banana refers to the sweeter form of the fruit, which is often eaten uncooked, while plantain refers to a starchier fruit that is often cooked before eating. India is the world's biggest banana producer, followed by China and then Indonesia. Wild bananas grow throughout Southeast Asia, but most are inedible for humans, as they are studded with hard seeds. According to Guinness World Records, the fastest time to eat a banana, no hands, is 20.33 seconds. The record was set by Leah Shutcaver, in Redditch, UK, on October 24, 2021. We don't see the variety, it all comes back to this concept of monoculture. There are in fact nearly 1,000 varieties of banana, but most Americans only ever really eat one. Monoculture means bananas can easily be wiped out. First the Gros Michel was struck by Panama disease. Now, the Cavendish is at risk. We need to move to a more diverse, more sustainable system for bananas in general, where we don't put all our hope into a single, genetically identical crop. The situation, it seems, is perilous. So, the next time you're at the market, take a look around to see if there are any alternative banana varieties on offer. Our desire to consume at least one banana a day long into the future may depend on it. For now, though, take advantage of those numerous health benefits and get stuck into the fruit that has so much to offer.